it's interesting to me that this show called Streetwise has Gary Winogrand in it, because when I was working as a picture editor at a photography magazine, we decided we would do a article about street photography. And of course we were thinking of Lee Friedlander, Gary Winogrand, et cetera, the other people in this book. But it was my fixed idea that we couldn't do this article without Gary Winogrand, that he was like the preeminent street photographer and certainly a big influence, along with Friedlander, on a lot of other photographers. So I called up Gary. Gary, we're doing this article about street photography, and you're the main guy. You know, first call I'm making is to you. No one can think of street photography without you. We'd like to run some of your pictures. Is that okay? And he said, no, I'm not a street photographer. He said, that's like the stupidest idea I've ever heard, to call me a street photographer. So I was just like totally flabbergasted. He had a reputation for being kind of contrary, but I somehow hadn't expected him to rebel at the notion of being called a street photographer. I said, so what would you call yourself then if you're not a street photographer? He said, I don't know. If there's a street in front of my camera, then there's a street in the picture, and if there's somebody in the picture, then there's a person in the picture. So I think I ended up publishing an article about street photography without Gary Winogrand being in it. Oh, dear.